I'm renting out my Tesla to a complete stranger to see how much money I can make. This is the first time I'm renting out my Tesla. I've never done it before. This is my brand new car. I've never even let anyone else drive it. This is the first time that I'm going to be letting someone else drive my car, and I'm going to show you guys the entire process, what it looks like to get the car ready, and how to give it off to the client, and how much money I could make from it. So I actually have a booking here, so I'm going to be renting it on Turo. So I'm going to show you how much I'm getting, how much pay, how much the taxes are, the fees, and how much the driver or the client, how much he's getting charged. So let me show you guys the entire finance breakdown. So maybe one day, if you're looking to rent a car on Turo, or if you wanted to get a car for Turo, you can see the breakdown, how much it costs, right? So this is kind of exciting. So let me show you guys exactly how it looks like and how much I can make and how much you can make in the future. Is it going to be worth it to rent my car out to a stranger on Turo? Am I going to make a lot of money? Is my car going to get damaged? Will I ever do it again for a second time? So these are some questions I have before renting it out. It's always scary to give your car away to anyone, right? It's a very expensive car. It's over $60,000, right? If someone even gets a scratch on it, it's very expensive to get it repaired, and having to go to the garage and get all the repairs done, right? It's gonna take a lot more time. So the reason I am trying it out is because it's kind of like passive, and he booked it for like 3 days. So I mean, it is potentially some good money, right? It's not a lot, but it is good money, right? So I'll break it down to you guys and explain how much I'm getting, how much he paid. So let me show you on my computer screen. I have the booking right over here. I'm just gonna try to hide the name. Okay, so the first thing is, how much money am I going to get out of this? So it doesn't really show me how much I'm getting paid here. It just says total earnings. It says $406.16. This is for a 3-day trip. This is like they get about 200 kilometers per day, so they get a total of 800 kilometers, and for every kilometer that they go over, they have to pay 71 cents more per kilometer. Okay, so this is basic. I'm going to show you guys in the detail, the receipt, how much it's actually going to cost. So just to go there a bit. Okay, so just to show you guys, so this was booked for Saturday, June 17th, 12 p.m. to Tuesday, June 20th to 3 p.m. So that's about 3 days. So let me show you guys exactly what the car is, how it looks like, how I posted it. So let me go ahead and break that down for you. So this is my Tesla Model 3 2022. So I put it up for $150 per day. And if you book it for more than 3 days, you get a discount. It's $150 for 3 days. It comes out to $450. And there's a trip fee, so $16, right? And then they also get a discount of $23 if you do it more than 3 days. So in total, I should be getting $443 in my pocket if someone books it. But as we just saw in the previous screen, that I only was getting $406. So let me show you just in a bit how much the customer is paying and how much I'm receiving in total. You can choose the prices you want daily, and you can customize them to as you like. So so the trip is starting on the 17th of June, and it's going to be ending on the 20th. So from the 17th to the 18th, that's one day. 18th to the 19th is second day, and then the 19th to the 20th is the third day. So in total, 3-day trip, $150 each, and so yeah, it comes out to $450. Now, so usually on the weekends you can charge more because that's where more people rent, and then during the weekdays you can have your pricing a bit lower. But me, I've just kept it general, $150 every day, because I don't really do this. Alright guys, so here is the detail for the entire trip. So once again, I said it was 800 kilometers for the entire trip. So the trip price, this is how much the client paid. He paid $600. That includes, he also paid for insurance, right? So he paid $600. Oh, it actually says 4 days. He paid for 4 days. 4 days at $150. It comes out to $600. And then he got the 3-day discount, which was $30, right? So total trip cost was $570, right? That's how much the customer paid. So from the $570, Turo takes $142.50. And then there's a reduction of sales tax, which is $21.34. So I only get $406.16 at the end. So let's do some quick math. Let's see how much percentage Turo is taking from the total price. So you take $142.50 and you divide it by the 570, which is the total amount, times it by 100. So Turo takes 25% just from here, okay? And then the taxes, if you wanted to calculate how many taxes are, I'll do that for you as well. Divided by 570. So that's only about 4%, which doesn't make sense. How come? Applied to service. Yeah. Right, so if you can see 25% plus another 4%, so that's about 30%. So when I used to do Turo full-time previously, it used to be a lot more, but now it used to be actually closer to 50%. I can see it's, they've reduced it to 20%, which is amazing, right? 20% more for profit for users. So yeah, that gives them an incentive to take this. So it's a 4-day rental. It's actually pretty good. So this is actually a 4-day rental. Which is pretty good, right? Someone's coming into town and they just want to be able to rent the car. I sent him a message. He didn't respond, which is never a good thing. I asked him, how long, like, where are you taking the car? I want to make sure, it's a safe driver and just doesn't damage it, because he is taking it for a long time. And I do prefer someone taking it for a longer time compared to just a 1-day thing, because it's just a hassle cleaning it, delivering it. Oh, and that's one thing I want to explain. So that car that I put on for rent, I'm actually delivering it. So I have to drive for like 20 minutes, drop it off. I have to clean it, make sure the interior and the exterior is super clean, make sure, there's the tire pressure is good, all of that, right? The car is fully charged. So I'm going to show you that in the video, to prepare the car, and then I'm going to actually show you while I'm delivering the car. So make sure to stay tuned for the next video in that process. And yeah, so this is just me now preparing, right? So I just got the booking today. It'll be going out tomorrow, and then I'll show you guys exactly, how it looks like at a day-to-day. So I'll be cleaning it just to show you. I'll charge it. I'll show you guys that process as well. And so yeah, I'm just hoping, that everything goes smooth, that he's a good driver, just doesn't, damage the car. He did ask for tips because he's told me that he's never driven a Tesla, so that's never, a fun thing to hear from a customer. But he told me up front, so I'm going to make sure once I go there, I show him all the features, how to use the Tesla, how to drive it, park it, charge it, all of that. So he still hasn't responded in telling me what he wants to do with the car, which is, yeah. So hopefully he does respond, before the trip, so it makes me feel more comfortable. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna prepare the car, and hopefully tomorrow when I give it to him, and I'm showing all the details, he brings me back the car. So I'll show you guys exactly how that looks like. So stay tuned for the video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, the finance part about the car, how much it costs. If you were to do this as a business, you can do this with other cars that are a bit cheaper, like used cars that are like, maybe, 4 or 5 years older. Just remember that, the lower the price of the car is, the more the chances of getting it damaged, because people that are not experienced, right, they tend to rent the lower end cars compared to high end cars, right? People who are better drivers tend to rent that because it costs more money, right? And they obviously should be doing something that allows them to be able to do that, right? So they're more likely to be responsible, right, because they can afford that. And also keep in mind, right, most people that rent an expensive car, they have in mind if it gets damaged, it's going to cost a lot of money. So more people are careful compared to like an old, car where, it's a rental car, so people won't, care for it too much. So that's the benefit of having a car that you can charge a bit more compared to a car that's older and, has a lower price. So I prefer higher price car. And yeah, so just hoping that, it comes back safe, nothing happens. So guys, stay tuned, and yeah, I'll show you guys the entire process. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want more content about finance, car, money, make sure to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.